NBC10 News starts now.
That breaking news, at least 8 people shot near the Olney Transportation Center as gunfire erupted in the middle of the afternoon right by the SEPTA station. And tonight, new surveillance video right here of people running for their lives in the middle of all that chaos. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jim Rosenfield. And as we're coming on the air at this hour, Philadelphia police trying to figure out exactly what happened here in Olney that led to the gunfire.
I'm Jacqueline London. Those shooting victims ranged from 17 to 71 years old. Let's go to NBC10's Aaron Baskerville live at that scene. Aaron, that shooting highlighting the gun violence crisis that continues to grip the city.
Jim and Jackie, so far this year, shooting victims are up from last year during the same time period. Shooting incidents are up. So yes, things are trending in a terrible way. Right now, we're still near Broad and Olney, just a completely different scene right now. This area was swarming with officers as they locked this down, trying to figure out exactly what had happened. You saw over there the transportation center, how close it is. All the folks were standing over here when those shots were fired. They were in front of the check cashing store. You can see the board. This area was shot up. Also, the Dunkin' Donuts over here. A lot of people were standing by. A lot of folks behind my photographer, Brad. There's a bus stop. They were standing over there when all those shots were fired. You mentioned that new surveillance video. I did get my hands on that. Let's go to that video right now. It shows a whole bunch of people the moments that those shots were fired. They are sprinting down Broad Street. Some are trying to duck inside stores, doing whatever they can to get away from all of those gunshots. People telling us they heard, 15 to 20 gunshots, maybe even more. We also have video as well of officers recovering at least one weapon, putting a gun in a bag and taking it away. Officers say in total they recovered 2 weapons. One person we know was arrested. Another person they are talking to right now. That person could be in custody. The commissioner, she was out here this afternoon. Here's what she said about the shooting.
We're still trying to determine, one, who these folks are, who the intended victims were, and if there's any connectivity to recent shootings in the area, either today or in recent times.
So you heard it right there. They're trying to connect the dots right now. You mentioned the ages of those victims, 70 to 71 years old. We know an elderly man is at the hospital right now in critical condition. We know police did scoop up one of those victims as well and rush them to the hospital. So police will continue to try and figure this out. We just talked to an eyewitness who said she was ducking down in a stand nearby as she watched all of these people run by as those shots were fired. We'll have more tonight at 11 o'clock. For now, we are live near Broad and Olney. Aaron Baskerville, NBC10 News.
All right, Aaron.